Roughly 2 hours from downtown Phoenix, just to the southwest of Roosevelt Lake, is an area known as 2-Bar Ridge. Popular with hunters and off-road enthusiasts looking to explore high above the Salt River and Apache Lake, this area may soon offer limited or no access to the general public. In late 2027, pending permitting and approvals, the Salt River Project, or SRP, could start construction on what is simply known as a pumped storage reservoir. Without going into long-winded details, a pumped storage reservoir will basically pump water from the Salt River up to the new reservoir during early daytime hours, and then release that water back to the river at night through turbines to produce electricity. 17,000 acres of public lands, currently part of the Tonto National Forest, have been withdrawn. This is a process in which the Secretary of the Interior withdraws land from private entities obtaining land rights and reserves it for Bureau of Reclamation purposes. In this case, a pumped hydro energy storage project. The land remains in federal ownership as part of the Tonto National Forest and is still under the management responsibility of the U.S. Forest Service for most activities. Due to its location, several public trails could potentially see closures or access limited to the public. One change that will be most evident to the general public is a redirect made to the Apache Trail as it meanders next to the Salt River just west of Roosevelt Dam. This section of road turns away from the river and goes around a small cove before returning to its original location. A bridge will be built to connect the two sections of road that run along the river bypassing the cove. This will be the location of what they are calling the pit-style powerhouse facility. As far as the local dirt trails go, I do not have solid information on what will happen to them, other than some maps to show new roads being built to access the reservoir. These are entirely new roads that do not use existing routes. Forest Road 49, also known as 2-Bar Ridge, will likely be closed permanently due to the fact that a portion of it runs right through the reservoir area. This could include the west and south sections of this trail. My hope is that they would reroute this trail along the hill to the west, bypassing the reservoir area and rejoining it with the western portion of 2-Bar. The closure would probably happen at the main trail entrance off of the Apache Trail, although there is a small cattle pen that may still have access to ranchers. Forest Road 341, known as Deer Hill Trail, has one saving grace in that the Arizona Trail uses a portion of this road, so it may only see a partial closure past the point where the two separate. However, they could close it permanently to motor vehicles. Only a small section of this trail interferes with the reservoir, and just like 2-Bar, would take little effort to realign so the public could continue using it. It's pretty much a given that Forest Road 1080 will definitely be closed permanently as it runs right down the middle of the reservoir location. This trail is currently impassable due to a section being washed away and, as far as I know, has never been repaired. All of these trails should remain open until construction is set to begin sometime in the latter half of 2027 or until SRP decides to start enforcing property boundaries. Currently, I do not have any indication of where property lines will be as a map has not been released yet. So if you've never been up to 2-Bar Ridge, I do highly recommend checking it out before it's closed for good. Most of the trail is fairly easy, but there's a steep, rocky climb near the beginning that may require some ground clearance and 4-low. I have a video showcasing the trail and we'll post a link at the end of this video. I do want to mention again that this whole project is still in the planning phase and has yet to go through a required state and federal review process, which includes gathering public input. Hopefully when that time comes, we can convince the powers that be to realign these trails and keep them open for future use. If you have any questions or concerns, comment below and I will do my best to answer them in a timely manner. If you would like to read more information about the pump storage project, I posted the link to the project page in the description of this video. Thanks for watching, and we'll catch you in the next one.